Hello everyone! Welcome to a new video from DIY Ideas. I have today a cool pom-pom DIY craft for you guys today. You need 2 pieces of cardboard for this. Mine are pretty thick. You don't need them to be quite that thick, but then I have my compass, a pair of scissors, and of course some yarn. And I would recommend using thicker yarn like I have here, otherwise the thinner yarn will take way too long. And you can choose what colors you want. I've got 2 here, pink and gray. You could do 1, you could do 2 or more. So first I'm going to use my compass here to draw a circle, a big circle. So do 1 on each. And then I'm going to do a smaller one in the middle. And do the same size circles on both pieces of cardboard. So I'm going to cut both circles out. So we've got 1 donut circle. So it was pretty hard to cut because it's so thick. So if you have some that's this thick, ask your parents for help. It doesn't look super neat, but that's okay because you won't really see it. So I'm going to lay these here on top of each other, get my yarn out. Okay, I'm going to start with gray. Okay, so I'm going to roll some of this up. Go ahead and get started here. And it has to be small enough to fit through the middle because you're going to wrap it around like this. And just wrap loops around your cardboard. So you can see I made like a little ball of the yarn here so that it would be easy to pass through the middle. So you can cut off a little bit if your ball of yarn is too big like mine was to fit through the hole. And then when it's all done, I'll just cut another chunk off. So you just continue like this. I'm gonna keep going with my yarn. You can still see the cardboard, but I'm gonna keep going until you can't see the cardboard anymore. So my first little ball of yarn is almost done. And I just have it twisted around like this. And you don't have to keep going in the same direction. You can just go whichever way you want around. It doesn't have to be in any kind of order. And then you'll eventually get to the end, and then you just get a new ball of yarn. So I'm going to use some pink here. So let me turn around, make a smaller ball. And with the smaller one, I'll go ahead and get started. Cut this here. So I'm going to hold it tight here and then keep putting it through. So I kept going, and the pink, I used all of the pink. It's over the gray. It's nice and thick, but I'm going to keep going and do another layer of gray. So that's what's underneath, of course. And I'm going to keep going with this a couple of times. This one might be too big. Yeah, I got to make it a little smaller. It doesn't fit through the middle. And then we'll see what's going to happen. So I did another layer of gray here. I used most of it. I just have a little bit extra left over, but we'll need that. And so let's do our cutting now. So hold it tight, and then you're gonna find the spot to stick your scissors in, go right between the 2 pieces of cardboard, and cut. My scissors are a little bit dull. I need to go get a sharper pair. And you have to be really careful here. Just really keep it flat on the table and cut through the yarn. It might be a little hard because it's so thick. That took a little while because the yarn was so thick, but now it's, as you can see, it's cut all the way around here. and I'm going to be careful to make sure nothing falls out. So I'm going to take one piece of yarn and put it between my two pieces of cardboard. And then I'm going to tie a tight knot. Pull it all the way tight till you can feel it's tight all the way in the middle, and then I'm going to do it again. Whoops, a little piece of cardboard. I'm going to do another one on the other side just to be safe. Okay, so now hopefully our knot is tight in the middle, and we're going to take the cardboard off on both sides. And now I just got to kind of fluff it up a little bit. And of course I can cut if some of them are a little too long, make them more even. Give it a little haircut. But otherwise, we have our big pom-pom here, whatever you want to call it. But it's a super fun decoration for the winter time. If you want to make them, you can make them smaller too. You could hang them on a Christmas tree, hang them in your room, do whatever colors you want. Super fun and easy craft, as you guys saw. I kind of did a little pink-gray mix. You could do one color, you could do many colors, however many you wanted. But I just did my double colors here. Let me snip this one. Some of them might end up a little bit longer, and you can just trim it a little bit. But it's super fun to touch too. It's soft and fluffy. And I think it turned out really, really well. It looks super cool. Let me know what you guys thought. Leave a comment below if you liked it. Let me know what colors you would do. If you would want to do one this big or maybe a little bit smaller, you can make a smaller one by doing smaller pieces of cardboard. But some of the cutting was a little bit hard, so make sure you have a parent help you. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and the DIY idea. I had a lot of fun. We've got tons of DIY ideas, so check out our other videos. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.